Hello students, this is the video regarding photosynthesis. Do you know students why we need energy? Yes, we need energy to live and grow. And this energy we get from food which we eat. Animals get their food from plants and other animals. Means we all directly or indirectly dependent on plants. Plants, you know that plants can prepare their own food. By which process? By photosynthesis process. Plants can prepare their own food by the process photosynthesis. Students, as you know that green plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis, and this mode of nutrition is called autotrophic nutrition. Isn't clear? Green plants are known as producers or autotrophs. Green plants are called producers or autotrophs. Now the question is, what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is a process by which green plants use energy from the sun to convert carbon dioxide and water into sugars or glucose in the presence of green colored pigment called chlorophyll. Clear class? So you have to learn this definition of photosynthesis. Do you know that from where plants take carbon dioxide? Yes. Plants take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and water from the soil. Roots of the plants absorb water from the soil and they take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Clear, children? And already you know that green plants contain chlorophyll pigments in chloroplast. Okay? So by using all these, plants prepare food or glucose. Now we will see how to write equation for photosynthesis. First we will see how to write word equation for photosynthesis. Word equation means equation which we write in words. That is, carbon dioxide plus water means plants take carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, prepare glucose and oxygen. Clear class? Now let's see chemical equation. In chemical equation, we will write in place of carbon dioxide CO2, that is the formula of carbon dioxide, plus water H2O. In presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, prepare glucose or sugar. The formula of glucose is C6H12O6 plus oxygen, that is O2. So these two are the means word equation and chemical equation for photosynthesis. For photosynthesis process, plants take energy from the sun. Sun gives energy to the plants for photosynthesis process. Clear, children? After this photosynthesis process, food which is produced in the leaves transported to other parts of the plant, because each and every part of the plant needs food or glucose. You can see in the figure that food which is produced in the leaves transported to other parts of the plant, and you know that phloem helps to transport food from leaves to other parts of the plant. Do you know, class, why all parts of plant need food or glucose? Because you can see in the figure that glucose or food is used for growth of shoots and young leaves. Food is needed for growth of shoots and young leaves. Sugar is also used for root growth or stored as starch. Here also you can see that it is used for growth of fruits or stored in fruit. Clear? So glucose is also converted into starch and stored in various storage organs within the plant. Clear? Glucose is also converted into starch and stored in various storage organs within the plant. I have already explained that oxygen is released during photosynthesis process. Clear, children? And you know that without oxygen we cannot live. No organism can live without oxygen. Okay, so oxygen which is released during photosynthesis process is used by all organisms. Clear? To breathe. It is used by all organisms to breathe. Now we will see what raw materials required by plants for photosynthesis process. You can see there are 4 raw materials which are required by plants for photosynthesis process. These are carbon dioxide, water, light and chlorophyll. Carbon dioxide. Plants take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. The main source of carbon dioxide for plants is the atmosphere. You can see in the figure, this is carbon dioxide, and from the atmosphere plants take carbon dioxide. Clear? The plants take in carbon dioxide through the stomata present on the leaves. You can see in the figure, these are stomata which are present on the leaves. Clear? So in leaves there are many pores called stomata, which you can see in the figure, that provide greater surface area for gaseous exchange. Clear, class? So in plants exchange of gases takes place through stomata. Water. Water is another raw material which is required for photosynthesis process. Plants absorb water from the soil. You can see in the figure, this is soil in brown, given in brown color. So plants absorb water from the soil through the root hairs. Clear, children? Through roots, plants absorb water. This water is then transported up to the stem and leaves through xylem vessels. You can see in the figure, water is absorbed by the roots and this water is then transported to the stem and leaves. Clear? Stem and leaves through xylem tissue or xylem vessels. Clear, children? Water which is absorbed by the roots transported up to the stem and leaves through xylem vessels. Light. Light is very essential for photosynthesis process. The sun is the principal source. Sun is the principal source of light energy. Clear, children? If the intensity of artificial light is good, then plants can carry out photosynthesis even in artificial light also. Clear, children? If the intensity of light is good, then plants can carry out photosynthesis process even in artificial light. The fourth and the last raw material is chlorophyll, which is required for photosynthesis process. Chlorophyll is also very necessary for photosynthesis process. And do you know where it is present? It is present in the green colored plastids called chloroplast. In front of you, this is the structure of chloroplast. Chloroplast is a plastid which is present only in plant cells. Clear, children? Chloroplast is a plastid which is present only in plant cells, and chlorophyll pigment is present in this chloroplast only, which is essential for photosynthesis process. Now we will discuss the process of photosynthesis. Students, this process is not a simple process. There are many steps in this process. In this process, first roots, you can see in the figure, roots absorb water from the soil. Clear? First, root system of the plant absorb water from the soil, and leaves absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through the stomata, which are present on the lower side of the leaves. Light is absorbed by chlorophyll. Light is absorbed by chlorophyll, and already I have told you that chlorophyll is present in chloroplast. One more thing I want to tell you, students, that photosynthesis is the only process by which solar energy is converted into chemical energy. Clear? In photosynthesis process, solar energy is converted into chemical energy. Okay? So, light is absorbed by chlorophyll, and this energy helps in splitting of water. After splitting of water, oxygen is released. Clear, children? When water splits, then oxygen released. So this process, photosynthesis process, depends on sunlight. Why? For activation energy. Clear? Photosynthesis process depends on sunlight for activation energy, and this process takes place in thylakoids of the chloroplast. This is the structure of chloroplast. Chloroplasts help in plant cells to absorb light energy from the sun, and there may be thousands of chloroplasts in a leaf. Okay, now see the structure of chloroplast. They are double membraned organelles. You can see outer membrane. This one is outer membrane, and this one is inner membrane. Clear? The inner membrane of a chloroplast is folded into disc shaped. Clear? The inner membrane of a chloroplast folded into disc shaped sacs called thylakoids. This disc shaped structure is known as thylakoids, and in thylakoids only chlorophyll is present. Chlorophyll and other pigments are also present. Clear? And they are arranged, thylakoids are arranged in stacks like structure called granum. You can see in the figure, this is granum. Clear? This single disc is known as thylakoid, and in thylakoid only chlorophyll is present. Clear? Chlorophyll only absorbs sunlight, okay, for activation. So this chlorophyll present in thylakoid. Clear? Chlorophyll present in this disc shaped structure, that is thylakoid, and the group of this disc shaped sacs is known as granum. Clear? All the thylakoids are arranged in stacks, and this stack is known as granum. Plural form is grana. Singular form is granum. Okay? Grana in turn are connected to each other and lie in a gel-like substance called stroma. You can see this stroma, gel-like structure. Clear? Stroma is, this is gel-like structure. Clear, children? So, and you can see how one granum is attached with another with this lamella. Clear? So, this is the structure of chloroplast. Outer membrane, two membranes are present. Outer membrane, inner membrane. Inner membrane only folded into disc-shaped structure called thylakoids. This disc-shaped structure is thylakoids. All are thylakoids. And these thylakoids are arranged in stacks, which is called granum. This is granum. Group of thylakoids are known as granum, and plural form is grana. And grana in turn are connected to each other and lie, you can see in the figure, they are connected to each other. You can see in the figure, na? They are connected to each other and they lie in a gel-like substance, which is known as stroma. Clear, children? So this reaction depends on sunlight for activation energy, and this takes place in the thylakoids of the chloroplast. Clear? After splitting of water, carbon dioxide splits. After splitting carbon dioxide, carbon is produced, and this carbon is used to make sugars. Do you remember, children, when water splits, that occur in thylakoid, but when carbon dioxide splits, that reaction occur in stroma. Clear? So when carbon dioxide splits, then carbon is produced, which is used to make sugar, and this reaction does not require light energy. Clear? And it takes place in the stroma. Clear? Carbon dioxide splits and produce carbon, and this carbon is used to make sugar, and this reaction does not require any energy, light energy, and this process takes place in the stroma. When water splits, that time oxygen is produced, and this oxygen is released into the air. Okay? And when carbon dioxide splits, then carbon is obtained, which is used to make sugar. Sugars are formed during photosynthesis process. Okay? And simple sugar are formed, which then combine to form complex sugar. Clear, class? During photosynthesis process, simple sugars are formed, and after the combining of so many simple sugar, complex sugars are formed. Clear? Glucose and fructose formed as a result of photosynthesis, and after that this glucose or fructose travel to other parts of the plant, because all the parts of the plant need food or glucose or carbohydrate.